identity is a social construct, which means it is formed and performed by people.
Like a form of expression, it's a person's innate sense of self.
How people perceive their gender.
It is personal, internal sense of gender.
A person feel about who they are.
It could be aligned with their sex, or it could be different from it.
So when I was in high school, I started to develop a strange feeling for girls. Like I'm in confusion that whether I love them as a friend or love them more than a friend. So after I start dating several girls, I realized my sexuality and I started to know that I belong to that community.
I know that I'm in the community since I came out of mom's uterus.
I have always known I belong to the community since I was young, specifically in grade 5, when I like to watch cartoon and I like to immerse myself in like the female villains.
And I was consider myself as bisexual until the day that my ex-girlfriend decided to kiss me by surprise. I wonder what I feel at that moment. Turns out, sorry, not sorry, I feel nothing.
Pronouns are how you address people.
A noun that you refer to a person.
For example, she, her, they, them, him, his.
Pronoun is the word that people want others to express themselves and to validate themselves.
Often have gender association, so different people use different pronouns.
Recently, I was misgendered by someone from a community I just joined. So basically, I explicitly stated in my self-introduction that I wasn't comfortable with gendered pronouns like anh, chị or ông, bà.
I think back when I was still using she, her pronouns, I actually got misgendered a lot by strangers because I have like a really deep voice and I used to have like a bob cut. So people would refer to me as like he, him, which is fine, totally fine because I go by all pronouns.
I have never been misgendered before.
Mainly because of my hair, people misgender me as a female. It is important for people to use the correct pronoun because it is the way to show respect to their gender identity.
They accept and they appreciate me for who I am.
So it means that we show the respect and courtesy.
I very appreciate my old boss to call me by my preferred name, which is Bella. And she also told our business partner to call me by Bella too. So I feel safe in that workplace.
Some people in LGBTQ community, they use the question to ask others before they start a conversation about their pronouns. But sometimes it's not for a group of people.
I really appreciate our RMIT educational site, which has recently included the pronouns in our profiles.
There is a recognition, but it's not strong enough or having enough of campaigns.
People meet me for the first time and they're like, oh, well, you don't look non-binary, you don't look like a they, them.
Gender identity and sexuality are not related.
You can still be feminine and use masculine pronouns like he, him. I think specifically in Vietnamese, there is no equivalence to they, them for a singular individual. There is another term for non-binary people, which is like chanh, that is like a mashup of anh and chị, which are feminine and masculine pronouns in Vietnamese.
My solution is to use people's names, because in the Vietnamese culture, there is younger pronouns and older pronouns. So I usually just say names when I refer to them.
My advice to the ally is just to take action.
So when you meet someone that you feel doubtful about their identity, which makes it difficult for you to refer to them,
just ask them, like, what is your pronoun?
You should ask them using like neutral pronouns like bò, bạn, or use their name and xưng là tôi, anh, chị, em, depending on your age.
To showing your respect of what people want you to call them by.
Learn it yourself.
Educate yourself
if you want to support your fellow friends or family members or even strangers.
A little consideration goes a long way.
Be a little more kind to the people of the community because we're all just people who are on their own journey of self-discovery.
Do not feel pressured to come out. Just come out as you are comfortable. Because whether you are out or not, or whether you have a label, you are loved and accepted by us.
Prioritize your safety and comfort over anything else and just be yourself.
It's okay to be you and it's okay to love yourself.
So embrace what makes you you and never afraid to
Be
be
gay and have fun.
Be who you are for your pride.
Kelly Clarkson once said, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger."